Hello, welcome to episode 3 of Flint and Steel Productions. I'm Emoylan, and as what Nigel said in part 2, or no, or in episode 1, actually, my mistake, he said that we are going to be continuing this little series with multiple of us and different aspects. Judging by my skin and the tool I'm holding, I am going to be teaching you about mining. First things first, as you need to know, you need to get a pickaxe, obviously. So I have a stone pickaxe here. Ignore the water bucket in my inventory because it's a tool just in case if you're in like really deep mountain caves or mountains. But you see that in the distance over there? That's coal. And depending on what your Y level is, your Y level is how deep you are. You see that number right over there, 73? I go down, it becomes 71. I go up, it becomes 72. Now, in this cave that I set up base in, plenty of this, TNT is for another method. As the name suggests, uses a bunch of TNT as a way to mine. Grabbing my trusty torches and also my TNT and flint steel. Make sure you prepare a lot of gear, including food and torches, a lot of torches. If you don't want to get lost, please make sure you put down a bunch of torches along the way. Now you see that I'm in a dead end, right? All he's got to do is just place it down, light it up, run away, and then just wait. Now you see it's a bit more bigger now, and you see this. And I also got an achievement for blowing up stone. Copper is very common in some of these areas. Coal is also very, very common as well. Right over here, there's a bunch of them in here. Reason why is because I'm in a cave and the Y level is 72. There's 4 methods into how you mine. The first one, aka the OGs, or the arc method, also known as strip mining, is basically just digging straight till no end. Like this, for example. Like this. Just doing this until their pickaxe breaks, and usually people get a lot of ores from this. Make sure you also put torches in your offhand because you can right click to place them down. So this eliminates any form of mob danger as you're technically just digging straight, but you can also branch it out by doing this. Digging 4 blocks until your pickaxe can't reach anymore. This is also known as probe mining. Basically, person does this and then does this until the pickaxe can't reach anymore. That's what probe is. There's also another one called diagonal mining, which is diagonal method. Yeah, let me just use some TNT so I can make my job a little bit easier. Kaboom. You see copper. Copper spawns more commonly here, judging by 7. Rule number 1 in Minecraft is to never, ever dig straight down, but if you want to risk it, then go do it. And as you can see here, I'm getting lower and lower. As you can see, this is usually the level that some ore spawn in, like lapis, redstone, and coal, right here. There's a chance that you can find a bunch of coal in this type of Y level. As you can see, I have like a very huge vein here. Let's see if there's more. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. You may also see gravel and also deep slate. At deeper levels of mining, you will begin to see deep slate, which are harder to do and require much better pickaxes than this measly stone pickaxe I have. My stone pickaxe is about to break. So let's just get back up and certain ores are also exclusive to biomes, like how emerald is how emerald is only exclusive to. I'm a dumbass. Never mind, I'm safe. Moving on, emerald is always exclusive at mountain biomes, and it can only be found there. And how iron is also the same thing as coal, can spawn at 256. But in return, always in mountain biomes. They're also always exposed in mountain or jagged peaks. If you want to use up your right over there, this is that is a mountain, and there's coal right there on the surface. But the deeper you go, the more likely you'll get diamonds, lapis, redstone, iron, and even copper. You will see a bunch of copper and you start to see a bunch of them being abundant the more you go down, especially in the deep slate areas. Keep in mind that biomes can also affect your spawn rates. While I'm exploring this area, please like and subscribe so you can see more episodes coming up in the future. This is also another method of mining called underwater mining. There's also another mining method I just used, which is by switching different caves, which can actually give a lot of good loot and a lot of like ores. For example, dripstone caves are more abundant for copper, while the other biomes are sometimes more common. Excuse me for yapping too much, but there's just way too much information about mining, and I can't fit all of them in like one video. The more I keep going down, the more you'll see lava, water, and even a mine shaft. Rarely, there's a mine shaft right over there. How lucky! Specific Y levels can boost the ore's chances of spawning, and mining at negative 59 can guarantee diamonds. Also try to find a mine shaft that is really valuable in terms of supplies. And would you look at that? I found iron. They can spawn more frequently and stuff because I have almost no durability. Just put a boost. Anyways, you should see more iron around here the more you keep going down. But since I'm a bit stupid, I didn't craft any backups just in case. But yeah, oh yeah, right here. You'll start to see a bunch of iron here, and even rarely some redstone and lapis. I've seen this throughout my playthrough, or throughout my time playing Minecraft and stuff. Just keep exploring for a bit. Oh yeah, here it is. In mineshaft, sometimes you can find chests that have even diamonds or iron or even name tags. And look at that, I got lucky. I found that one diamond in this chest. But anyways, that's the total basics of just mining. I won't be able to explain much about it because there's way too much information, and my brain is not, capable of that. So don't dig straight down. Always go for the specific Y levels and use the methods I said in this video. All right, that's the end of this video.
Yeah. Alright, that's the end of episode 3. If you watched these episodes from 1 to 3, we thank you so much for staying with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Whee!